Welcome to another Sunday night ride-in with the Wire Jungle. Yay! This one we're doing a Camp NaNoWriMo theme because it is the last weekend that we will be having a write-in of the virtual kind during April camp. So,
sound feedback?
Yeah, I think I've also got sound on. Let's just mute that. Much as
we
we love to hear the sound of our own voices.
So professional.
Yes, there's always one thing. There's always one thing.
Always something.
So yes, welcome to the stream. I'm Mary.
I'm Simone.
And we're here to do some writing. Hooray! Woo woo! So, we have some new things. This write-in that the ever helpful Matt has coded for us. We have a little achievement thing. Yay! Which is excited. Also, we have some visual prompts for you instead of like word prompts this time. So while we're doing the write-ins, we've got a couple of images we're going to flash up during every sprint. And if you want to put something, if that sparks something for you, chuck it in there. If not, it'll look a bit nicer than us, the top of our heads.
Yeah.
So
we're just ignoring you.
That's why we're doing it.
Yes.
So. Thank you very much for joining us. I don't know if are we happy to just get straight into a sprint?
Yeah, why not? Let's
sure.
jump right in.
All right, so we're gonna do a 5-minute sprint for the open. Warm up those fingers. Like that. All right. Hopefully, that will appear soon. And yes, excellent. All right. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's go. right.
How'd you go this weekend?
I was doing some planning for the rest of this ride-in.
I mean, planning is a very useful tool as well.
Yeah, I worked late today, so it's running a bit behind. So I sort of we have a plan. I'm just putting the notes in so that we can then follow the plan. So to that, and I did a total of probably about 25 words for our plan.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a good solid long plan.
I'm living the planning pants of life at the moment, so that's always fun.
Nice.
How about you? How'd you go?
I got 148, which isn't bad. It always takes a little bit longer, I think, to start a new chapter, which is what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
you're gonna think a little bit like, where am I going? What is this?
What is the point of this chapter? Does it have a point? Do I
Yeah.
really need it?
There are some bits that I may end up cutting entirely, or it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll find out at the next draft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Kate. Yes, we were sprinting.
Oh, hey, Kate.
Which is why the timer was up. She obviously, as I said before, we've incorporated images for prompts this time. They're all being that this. Oh my god! I've just lost my train of thought.
Camp
Is that
NaNoWriMo.
Yeah, Camp NaNoWriMo.
So they're themed around camp.
They are themed around camp. So we had a very beautiful forest just before. We've got a couple other ones for the longer sprints as well. So that should be exciting.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes.
Do we maybe want
peeled.
to explain what Camp NaNoWriMo is for anyone who's
Yeah.
not aware?
So
Just throw these terms around.
Camp NaNoWriMo is a crazy writer's retreat in the middle of your life, essentially. So, like your busy life, and it's the idea. It's because NaNoWriMo was started in the US. It's done to their seasons. So for them, it's like coming into spring at the moment, and then summer. So like actual camping time, whereas we're sort of autumn in Adelaide at the moment.
Autumn.
It's supposed to be autumn. It's not really autumn weather.
I'm still wearing my summer wardrobe.
Yeah, summer all the way. So it's essentially a smaller target than the 50k for NaNoWriMo in November. You can go the 50 if you want, or you can set your own goal, which is awesome because I set like 30,000 words because 50 is a lot sometimes.
It is, and I don't know why, but I've never managed to get as many words in a camp month than I do in actual NaNoWriMo.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting because with NaNoWriMo, obviously the better known event is the November event. And so a lot of people do that one, and I find it there's a lot more support and like going on, and a lot more shame for me if I don't write. Whereas camp, I'm just like, yeah, it's fine, I'm doing other stuff, it's all good.
Yeah.
So I have less friends who do the camp one as well.
I think
so,
also
prick me.
having like the write-ins, not having the write-ins is definitely like a thing that
the physical
a
writers.
drawback for the middle month camp NaNoWriMos. But that's why we have these.
Yes, that's why we
now.
tried to do this so we could get more words. And it's working.
And even though all of you guys are busy and probably doing, like, it's easier I think sometimes to attend like a virtual thing.
Hi, Calliope.
Hey.
You got another one.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's essentially Camp NaNoWriMo in a weirdly shaped nutshell. If you have any questions, sing out. You can still sign up to do camp.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. CampNaNoWriMo.org is the website, which is fun. And I think you can still, we might be past, you can change your word goals as well, but I think we might have just passed the cutoff for that. There is a cutoff. Okay. So I don't know.
Because I did change my word count from 50 to 30, and I'm still failing that.
Yeah.
But
you just haven't achieved it yet. That's all.
I should have made it like 10, and then I would have definitely. I mean, I don't think I've quite got 10.
Yeah. The important thing is that we write.
Yes.
Even if we don't hit the
Any
goals.
words you do are more words than you started with.
It's true.
So, think of it that way.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So yeah, hence why everything is sort of camp themed. I feel like we should have maybe put some effort into costumes, like a Kubras and
Didn't even think.
next time. Sorry.
Good.
All these good ideas
Could've
happen
done
while
it
we're
in a tent,
streaming.
man.
We could have done it in a tent. Matt might have cried. Sorry, Matt.
So if all listened to
Just cable outs in our backyard would be fine. I wanted to ask where you write. So in terms of like camping, there's this idea of like you're actually going out into the wilderness, which is all well and good, except if you can't get internet, and that kind of breaks me. So I have my little writing retreat in my library. I have my desk, and I've got a couple of screens set up so I can look at multiple things or like procrastinate across multiple screens or have like my writing open on one so that it can be there and I can look at it every now and go, yeah, I should do that. Yeah. And do some writing. I've got enough room on my desk to have like a cup of coffee and some water and some chocolate because that's my writing bribes, and it's all sort of set up nicely so I can sit straight. And it's good. I like it. It's hidden away from the rest of the house so nobody can bother me. And I'm surrounded by books. It's in a library. This is my current workspace, which is also pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
It doesn't have to be your actual workspace if you want to talk about. Just like, it can be where you would prefer to write.
I mean, like, I do have a study in my house where I attempt to write on my desktop with my, like, second screen. So I can have, like, my document and then, like, my planning notes in the other. In theory, it's great. In practice, I convince myself I can also play The Sims at the same time as writing. And that never works. So the place I probably get the most done is when I'm actually, like, in the outside world at a cafe. Usually Chibo, because if you're in Adelaide, go to Chibo, because they have
Street
like
Chibo, that's where we hang.
Decent, like, cheap coffee. I think it's decent.
It is good coffee.
And also
and PowerPoints.
And they don't care how long you're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
as long as you buy stuff.
As long as you're buying things like once every so many hours. Like, I've never been told to leave. Yeah. So, A+ for Chibo as a writing venue.
Hi Ellen. Camp NaNoWriMo at the moment is a month long. There's only 8 days left in the month. Yes. Hence why there's only...
Come to it regularly.
Yeah, so that's why there's only 8 days left in this month. But they do run another Camp Nano event in July, which is an extra day, which is awesome. Instead of 30 days, you get 31, which is awesome. And then, of course, the main NaNoWriMo event is in November.
Yeah.
It's the party event.
I can't wait to... I love November.
Yeah, November's my favourite. Yeah. I enjoy camp. Camp's a lot quieter. But yeah. I find coffee shops are a great place to write as well because, like, I just, like, have the background noise and there's caffeine on tap depending on how much money I've got.
Also, you feel, like, less inclined to procrastinate when you're, like, in public and people can see your screen. And I feel like people are going to judge me if they see I'm just on Facebook. So...
Everybody's sitting there just on Facebook.
Yeah, but, like, someone's like, what are you wasting your time?
You've made the effort to go somewhere, you may as well sit down and get some work done.
You can Facebook anywhere, but, like, you gotta do some work sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
It's good. Yeah. I love writing.
It's good. Writing is great.
I don't know. So, I don't know. You guys, let us know where do you guys write? Is there a preferred spot? Do you need something? Like, is there something that you have to have with you?
Is there, like, any sort of...
music,
or do you like background TV, which I also tell myself I can do, but I can't.
Yeah, I can't write with a cat in the room because then I'll be too busy looking at my adorable cat, or she'll be pushing something over. So that's good. But I do need water at the moment. Like I have to have some form of, whether it's generally it's water or coffee or cider.
Wine. I have
wine to lubricate those words.
I've also made the mistake of having my like crochet projects like within arm's reach and then just doing that instead of writing. These are things to not do.
Yeah.
Don't have other fun projects within your vision when you're trying to focus on your novel. Because like it's just, it's easier to make a scarf than it is to write a novel.
I find it interesting sometimes, depending on the day actually, I find it easier to write on a laptop than I do on a desktop, and sometimes it's the other way around. So it's really interesting. Have to work out obviously what kind of day it is. Obviously if I'm going into the city, not really feasible to bring a desktop with me. So by default you would write better on a laptop. But yeah. We might head into another... Oh no, Kate says... I prefer writing on my laptop, usually slouched on the couch or my pink velvet chair. I listen to some kind of white noise to get distracted, or I get distracted. Yeah, that's fair.
Smart. I have white noise. I like my noisemaker, my Rain Machine websites.
Yeah, I can't listen to anything with lyrics. It's bad. But I do need... I can write without music. I just find it more... If I've got epic music, I'm like, yes, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm a genius. So I love it. But yeah, we might head into another sprint. So we're going to do 10 minutes this time. Let me just set it up. So got another photo for you guys as well. This one, I think. Yeah. So feel free to use that as a writing prompt if you want. You don't have to. It's just a cool image that I really like. And
I
it's
like
sort
it.
of camp
Is
themed
it a
in that
fishing guy?
I don't know. He's got a lantern. Lanterns are
Oh,
campy things.
lantern.
Yeah,
I
it's
see
a
what that is.
lantern.
So he's like
And mountains. So I'm riding mountains
calling
at the
him to
moment.
his lost love across the lake.
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
Gatsby style.
Or maybe
messaging system.
yeah, either that or he's like, Gerald, damn it, bring back my shoes. You know I don't like going in the water. All right, so we're gonna do a 10-minute sprint, starting now. Alright, how'd you guys go? I did some actual writing that time. A total of 78 words. Hooray. Which is about my average at the moment for a sprint. Which is not too bad.
It's good. Yeah.
I'm a slow but steady wins the race kind of gal.
I mean, many books are written in that
It's
kind
true.
of slow but consistent steadiness.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
How about you?
I got 209, which is not bad. But you know, could be better.
It could be better.
Could always be better.
Do you feel like you're rolling into the chapter now?
No, I'm still a bit slow. I don't know. I realised that I don't know which side character should be involved. So I'm still debating in my head as I'm writing it, which is like something I should have worked out before.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll
swap
just change
the
it later.
names halfway through and just be like,
Yeah.
just edit it later, so you actually have
fine.
the right character with the right superpower doing the right thing or the wrong thing, depending.
Yeah.
Because villains and all.
Yes. Villains.
Love it.
How'd you guys go?
Yeah, let us know how you went. Calliope says that she needs water and headphones to write. Pretty minimalist. I assume that's drinking water and not like, like a siren half submerged. Are you a mermaid? Are you half submerged in like a pool somewhere?
Could be.
Yeah, that's true. Not specific.
Like you'd need like a floating like laptop table.
Yeah, I'd be a bit worried that I would drop my laptop.
Oh my god. This reminds me
notebook.
of like the times I'm not usually a bath person, but times I've attempted to take baths.
Yeah.
And I'll like, bring my Game Boy inside like a Ziploc bag. Because
Yes, good plan.
even like reading, like you don't want to drop the book in, but also you don't want to damage it. So I guess like it's just too hard. You can't really turn the pages inside a bag, but you can play a handheld. It's harder.
You need a bigger bag.
Yeah. But then it's just like,
Yeah, I have made the mistake of dropping half a book. I didn't even drop it in the water. I put it down on the shelf, not realizing there was a puddle of water there, and had a lot of so many pages.
It's the saddest time.
It was the saddest time, and I'd had such a nice, relaxing time in this bath as well. Like I was just like nice and calm, and then I got a whole bunch of pages of my book wet, and I was just like
devastating.
Immediately raging again, just ready to go.
Oh dear.
Calliope got 498 in that sprint, so
nice.
you are a machine. Hooray, achievement!
I love those sounds.
I know, right? We're just excited to use that now. So, give us more reasons to... Well, I don't really need a reason to push the button, let's be honest. I can just push the button whenever I want.
I love how, like, just offhandedly, I'm like, we have an achievement cell.
Yeah.
And Matt's just
You're like,
"Whoa."
I got you an achievement
But you
cell.
did it. You really did it.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed.
Hooray,
Just
Matt.
more, like, crazy things. Let's have, like, some balloons drop down.
Yeah.
Like, get some glitter
That might
cannons.
be, t-shirt cannons on the side just comes boom. Oh, it's good times. We have fun.
So much fun. We want to talk about in the next.
Yeah, I had it all written out. No, not that one. Not that one. Alright. Camp NaNoWriMo's tagline is a crazy writing retreat or a writing retreat in the middle of your crazy life or busy life or something. To that effect. Writing retreat, busy life. I have personally never been on a writing retreat, which would be nice, I think, but trying to do it in the middle of everything else that's going on is just difficult. So I'll talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've not been in a writing retreat, although I'm planning one, and doing the whole proper, like, actually going away somewhere where there is, like, limited internet.
Yeah.
Where the purpose is just to write and stuff. And I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be great. Going to be somewhere in the middle of New South Wales.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, it should be good if I can actually make it. But, yeah, I guess, like, the kind of the way a retreat actually works is when you do get to, like, shut out all your regular responsibilities by just, like, putting yourself somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, like, Camp NaNoWriMo is great in theory, but, like, because you're not actually going anywhere physically, it tends to...
Can be a bit more difficult to execute.
Yeah, you still have to navigate your other shit in your life.
Which
like
is why,
jobs,
I think
children, maybe, if you're a parent.
Yeah, if you're a parent. Oh, kids. School holidays at the moment. I come from a very large family, so I have a number of siblings who are quite a bit younger than me, so trying to do anything around small screaming children is not a lot of
I've
fun. So props to those of you who are parents.
yeah, if you're a
and
parent
writing.
and a writer,
Hooray!
oh, there was the Margaret McGovern's book
I just want to
launch,
use that thing forever.
Love it.
Yeah.
where she talked about like doing the edits for her publisher, like on her book that just came out, Neverland.
So good.
With a newborn.
Yeah.
With a 6-week-old newborn.
Yeah, her daughter is,
Real MVP right there.
Yeah, her daughter came to the launch. She's very cute.
Very cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I have no children and therefore no excuses to be as non-productive as I am.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that, like all the respect.
Props to you guys. I think that's why it's really important to sort of set a goal that is like gives you something to strive for, but at the same time is something that is achievable.
Yeah, be realistic.
For you.
Because otherwise you'll just be disappointed and then feel bad. And that's not like, just be realistic in your goals.
Yeah.
You can achieve things, but like, don't say you're gonna do 100,000 words in like a week. Unless you know you can.
Yeah.
But if you've never done that before.
Or if you don't get down if you don't get there. Like,
again, any words are more words you had than you started with.
That's very true.
So
Calliope is past 7,000 words.
Oh, well done!
Hooray! Yay! Because Calliope started later as well. She didn't start at the start of the month, so you can start anytime. It's so good.
It's never too late to start your book.
And Kate is looking at packing and is not in a great mood now.
Oh.
That sucks. Well, hopefully our smiling faces can cheer you up. We're the best. Yeah, so I think, in terms of writing retreats, like, it would be nice to be able to go on one. It's probably not achievable for a lot of people.
No, I do want to go on one of those really fancy ones where they, like, pay for you, and it's, like, a catered retreat.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe there are other writers there, and you might have, like, some workshop sessions where you, like, talk about your work. But, yeah, and, like, everything's taken care for you, and just, like, you go there, you just work on your stuff, and then it's all, like...
That's literally the goal.
This is the dream.
I was a bit worried that I would get there, and I'd be like, I got, like, plenty of time to work on my stuff. I'm just going to go do this thing now instead. I'm going to do this, like, go on Facebook, or... I'm going to...
Usually they're restricted internet, so, like, hopefully you can't do that.
I'm going to read this book that I snuck in.
They're paying all the money.
Like, the pressure, sometimes.
Yeah.
Pressure is fun with writing. And it is a very solitary activity a lot of the time. Except if you've got people like us.
People like us.
Yay! Feel free to join us every 2 weeks. Our smiling faces are great. And she'll do some drawing.
Drawing is good too.
To other creative outlets, to refill the creative well.
That's
a really important
well.
thing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're just all wrung out with writing. And you can go and do something else creative for a little while and get some of your mojo back, or you can just sleep, eat,
read.
Reading is very important as well. We love that. We might do another sprint, another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I think it's time for that.
All right, so let me bring up the timer. That. Hooray. Alright, so this next one.
Oh, Ellen says, monetary commitment is really motivating for some and just stress central for other people.
I am like stress central for those ones. It's not a lot of, I'm like, am I wasting my time and my money? But it is good if you have spent that money. This is why NaNoWriMo does things like donations, and people can sponsor you to get words, and then if you get those words or that word count, people give you money and you give that to NaNoWriMo. Hopefully you can give that to NaNoWriMo.
I mean, you could be very unscrupulous and don't do that. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
NaNoWriMo, like, it's someone asked me how much it costs, and I'm like, no, it's free. And they're like,
free.
What? And I'm like, anyone can do it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like the coolest free organization and like resource for writers on the internet. So you're like, give to them if you can. Buy a t-shirt.
Good. And they do a lot of things where, like, they go into a lot of things where you have to vote for, like, the top 3 get money. So I always do that for them. But that's it. Plus, they have cool t-shirts. Neither of us are wearing certain t-shirts.
I don't own any. I'm a hypocrite. I should buy a t-shirt.
You should buy a t-shirt.
But the shipping to Australia is crazy. We've
got
to do an order.
Yeah.
Other Canadians, if you're serious about this t-shirt, let's organize a
bulk order is the way to go. All right, so this image, I feel kind of follows on from the last one because the last guy didn't have any shoes because Gerald stole them.
They look like my shoes.
Yeah.
I have shoes just like that.
Yeah.
I'm very much a hipster boots kind of
Hipster
gal.
boots, yeah. That's good, and they're good for camping, as
camping.
demonstrated here, but presumably by Gerald, who has made off with the shoes and is on the other side of the lake, having a great time with his mates.
Yeah.
And left his friend Bert, I guess I'm gonna call him Bert, back on his little lantern on the other side of the lake. See, it's already working. I've already got a story. It's great.
Them, they're just sitting there making s'mores.
Yeah,
like, where's
they're
Gerald?
having a great time. He's Gerald's there. Bert,
no.
where's Bert?
Where's Bert?
I don't know. Probably got eaten by a witch.
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
The Blair Witch.
Yeah, the Blair Witch got him.
This is the sequel.
Oh well, bye Bert.
Never made. Did they make a sequel to that? I don't know.
Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, they know they're working on a remake or something
Oh,
now.
okay.
It's gonna be
Okay.
trash.
So-
Probably. So
That's exciting.
it might be great. I don't know. I know nothing.
Anyway, feel free to use this image for any and/or inspirational prompts.
Yeah.
You can, in fact, insert Gerald the shoe stealer and Bert of the stolen shoes and
Or
the
maybe
lantern.
just like a fireplace. I mean, my character currently in like an ice fortress in the middle of like the Swiss Alps, so probably not ideal for a fire.
I don't know if, to be fair, you would probably want some warmth,
I mean, but like I think like a fire, especially
not like open flame.
it might just melt some of the walls. The thing is made of ice.
Okay, cool.
It's like
There's a lot of ice.
this is the opposite of what you're
The opposite
doing.
of what you
You're
want.
ruining your thing.
Anyway, alright, so we're going to do a 10-minute sprint.
Yes.
And we're going to start now. stop writing, guys. Hopefully. How did y'all go in that sprint? How'd you go?
Oh,
Simone's still thinking through what she's doing.
changing everything. I got 191, so
nice job.
similar to my last round. I think I'm averaging about 200 in this.
That's good.
Slow stage.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yay. Only about, again, over 80. But that's okay. I'm here for the rest of everybody who is also a slow rider in the sprints. I mean, I'm with you. I'm together with you on this very slow journey towards our word counts. We'll get there eventually. It's good fun.
Ooh, Ellen got 201 words. Well done, Ellen.
Nice job, Ellen. Hooray! Oh, did the sound play? I don't know. I can't hear the sound if it played. Hopefully you got the fanfare to go with your achievement unlocked little thing. Yes, it's gonna be good and fun. And I hope that I just saw Simone's writing. I got distracted. I wanted to know what was happening in her world.
Did you know?
Yeah, I did. I know.
Have you noticed that I've changed the name of this villain from Shark Boy to Shark Man?
I did see.
I don't know what to call him, and also don't know if I want him to still be there.
Is this the one that you're like, I'm not sure? Wasn't there a Shark Boy?
There is a Shark Boy.
There's a legit Shark Boy.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Okay, excellent. I did not dream that.
Classic. I want to say 2010s kind of era movie.
Is it 2010s? We're still in 2010s.
It was around the Spy Kids era.
Oh, okay.
Because it was Alex Vega, I'm pretty sure, was the girl. She was Shark Girl. And then some guy.
Was it Lava Girl?
She was Lava Girl.
Either way.
She was Lava Girl. Whatever. I like
we like our superhero flicks, as you know.
Oh man. I watch any and all of them that I can.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Ellen's editing. Kate is also editing, so I'm sure she feels your pain with it being all over the place. I'm writing a first draft of a particular novel at the moment, so I do have the pleasure of just word vomiting onto a page and being like, I'll fix it later at this stage, which is nice, but also it's terrifying to go into that, I think, and just be like, all right, now I've done this zero draft, now I have to make it good and make it work.
I'm in the rewriting draft wherein I'm like writing some new things, but also like it's got to kind of be good because I don't want to have to rewrite it a third time.
Baby Taylor Lautner.
There we go.
God.
Thank you for correcting
adorable.
that one. But that would make sense because he's older now.
Yeah,
but it was
he's older now. That's how time works.
Aging is a thing.
Unlike Keanu Reeves, which we were talking about earlier before we streamed.
Yes,
Keanu
ageless.
He doesn't age. He's just
a vampire.
Yeah.
Strangely
forever.
Sexy vampire.
It's strangely sexy. I think vampires are supposed to be because that's how they draw you in.
He's the perfect vampire.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's like, but why am I attracted to? But you are.
Yeah, I guess it's speed. I'm attracted to his buff 90s speed arms.
He's the only man that I like with longer hair.
Yeah.
Mates.
Not even like Thor?
No. Thor Ragnarok is the best hair Thor.
Okay, but like,
sorry everyone.
You're not even even with the long hair?
It just looks dirty and oily.
Yeah.
And as someone who spends a lot of time on my hair,
yeah, that's fair.
I hold up other people to higher standards.
So it's no Thoriel for you.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah. Thoriel. They've chopped him with the long hair. Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's a
I like long haired Thor because he's a babe. It's so sweet, but just an idiot. But so sweet. It's like it's no wonder Loki is just like I have an idiot half brother. I'm just going to take advantage of all this stuff.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
But also, like, Ragnarok Loki is the best Loki.
Calliope got 704.
Well done.
Yay.
Oh, look at you go.
Ta-da! Yay!
I love that sound though.
Yeah, it's
can
good.
definitely hear.
Yeah.
Okay, everything doesn't suck. I mean, things suck, but like, you're gonna be
Editing.
fine. Editing will be fine. Packing, if you're still doing that, it's gonna be fine.
Yep.
You'll get through
Packing
it.
is
I
the
believe
worst.
in you. I believe in all of our beautiful viewers.
It's true.
Even if you're
every single one of you.
Every single one of you.
Even those of you who are watching not live and later on. That's fine.
If you watch this at all,
at all,
like,
forever, we'll just
amazing.
be like, we'll rock up and be like, "Hello, best friend," and you'll be like, "Oh my god, this is creepy."
It's Especially if you're watching this, like, our third stream.
Yeah.
You can be like, I was there from the
From the start.
Back where we're famous in 10 years' time.
Yeah,
You'll be like,
yeah,
oh,
exactly. I remember when they were still having technical difficulties.
First started out in
Every
Mario's library
stream and
before we have the fancy studio that
library.
we do now, I say, is the future Simone.
Yeah, which is probably also going to be in a library, not going to lie.
Just a fancy library studio, yeah.
Well, I think we're actually, what's the time? Ooh. We're almost, it's like 8 o'clock. We did start a little bit late, but it's almost an hour.
I know. Any
Yeah.
more topics you want to cover before we wrap up?
I think I had one, but I don't really, I don't know. I feel like we can probably save it for another day. Yeah. Save it for another day. You guys have any last minute sort of stuff you want to crack on? Yeah. Any questions for us?
Questions.
Yeah.
In this 20-second delay. So
actually, if you are in Adelaide, I want to check out a thing for next Thursday. We are having a bunch of awesome YA authors.
Do you mean Tuesday?
Tuesday. Next Tuesday. We are having a couple of days from now, a couple of really awesome Adelaide YA authors at Dimmicks Adelaide. I don't know if tickets are still available. Please go to the Dimmicks.
It might still be available.
Yeah, Dimmicks Twitter or the YA Circle Twitter or Facebook group. But if you're in Adelaide, that's going to be well worth your time as aspiring writers. You can go pick the brains of a whole 4 different Adelaide authors who have published books in
it can be
traditional publishing. It's
they
a
were
thing.
Just like you once.
Apparently, we have a high number of authors in Adelaide.
Oh, really?
Apparently per capita
so
we are smashing
authors
it.
and serial killers.
Yeah.
So,
like, are they 2 separate circles or is it a single circle if it's a Venn diagram?
The ultimate question.
That is the ultimate question. I say because Margot, who we talked about a bit earlier today, who was a total badass and like editing her like final book with a 6-week-old baby. She's going to be there. So her book,
she'll be there.
Neverland, which I have read, is fabulous.
Elaine Webster will be there with what's her latest book?
Center of My Everything.
Yes.
All I remember is there's the guy with a hose on it.
Yes, I was thinking of that cover as well.
Vicky Wakefield is also going to be there. Ballad for a Mad Girl. Yeah. And Beck Nichols, who's written a couple of books. I think her first one was set in America. I have her books, but I haven't actually read any of them. Sorry, Beck. I'll see you on Tuesday, though. I'll be there.
Yeah. She sees this, she's going to be like, how dare you?
Yeah, and then she's like, you, the one person. You in particular.
Oh, it's not your fault.
It's true. But yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, I don't know.
Come along, buy the books. Hear them talk. Read their books. Reading, I mean, like, obviously, this stream isn't limited to, like, Adelaide, but, you know, it's good to read your local authors as well, to support them, but also because they tend to be pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. And, hey, one day that might be you.
That might be you.
So, yeah, get out there and see the sights.
Learn their secrets.
Yeah, learn their secrets. Suck their brain meats from their skulls, from their authory skulls, so that you, too, can absorb their powers. That's kind of how I imagine it goes down, right?
Terrifying image, right?
Yeah. Maybe don't come see me.
Yeah, don't be like a zombie.
An author zombie. Well, thank you for joining us. We hope you got a lot of words done. We hope you enjoyed the new shiny visual prompts. Let us know if you liked them or you didn't like them. If you didn't like them, then I don't know.
Yeah, if you'd rather just stare at us.
Yeah, if you want us, if you miss seeing the tops of our heads for like 10 minutes, then by all means we can bring that back. Yeah. All of the images that we used today are available on Unsplash, which is awesome for free.
It's my favorite free stock image website.
I use it for all of my book covers that I design.
Once you see it, though, you'll notice them in like every like media and advertising. Yeah, everyone uses Unsplash. There you go. But really good for like inspirational stuff as well. If you want to go through.
So high quality. Yeah, so quite high quality.
If you have any ideas of theme suggestions that you want to see.
Because, I mean, this one we kind of were like, it's Camp Namarama. Guess we're doing a camp theme. But, hey, we are open to suggestions, any themes, any topics you want us to talk about or tackle that are writing related or YA related even, that we can do around the writing. Let us know in the comments. You can find us on Facebook, The YA Jungle. We also have Instagram. We have Twitter. We have a website, which is yajungle.com, which will have content soon. Yay! Soon. I'm going to put up some this week while I'm in Melbourne, so there will be some stuff up there. Let us know if there's anything you want from us. Otherwise, we're just going to keep doing this, which we enjoy. But hey,
Yeah.
we'd like to tailor it to what you guys
If you want to get
looking
into this
for.
NaNoWriMo t-shirt,
Yeah.
bye.
Hit us up.
Hit us up.
Hey. If you're in Adelaide, it's not really going to work if you're not. But
No, we will not pay for
yeah.
extra additional shipping.
Thanks very much for joining us. We will see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Don't know what day yet, but definitely 2 weeks from well, two
A
weeks.
weekend probably.
A weekend, 2 weeks from now.
Work it out.
All right. Bye.
Bye.